Hello and welcome to Magzie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are here on Infinity Evolved. This is the updated version of Infinity, where they have a new couple of new mods that they've added in, and a little expert mode that makes the game a little bit harder. And I, of course, love giving y'all little quick start guides for it. So this is what we're going to do here. It's probably going to be about a two-parter. Okay, you should get enough tips off two parts to get you going here. One, excuse me, that biome will spawn in pretty regularly. It's a glitch from one of the biomes. I think biomes of plenty. I think they're trying to fix it. You can just disable biomes of plenty if you want. Don't have to deal with that. Not too that difficult. Just a little annoying. I don't like it. You will find an ample supply of leather though. So anyway, let's get into it. When you first, I have turned off daylight cycle and mob spawning for the video, just so we can just talk and show stuff. Also, I spawned a few things in. I am in cheat mode. I might have to spawn a few other things in. We'll get to those momentarily. First thing you want to do is you want to open your little thing here. And these are little icons here. Each one does a different thing. This is mostly just for servers. So, but it just allows you to claim areas on the map for yourself. If you're playing single player, you don't have to worry about it. If you're playing multiplayer, you might have to worry about it. Basically, it'll tell you when you're entering somebody else's area, and I believe some other stuff. This is the main. Oh, this thing right here shows you everybody who's on the server and who's logged in and all that kind of stuff. Tells you when they joined, kind of stuff like that. This is the settings. This just gives you the server info. And this right here is a little quick start guide. Now, if you have not enabled FTB expert mode yet, it won't show this. Alright? So, and there's a bunch of stuff in here. What it will show you is how to enable expert mode. So I have already entered that, so I will show you up here. Maybe it won't show you here. Anyway, you hit \FTB _mode/set and then expert. And then you hit enter and it'll set the mode to expert. I've already set it to expert, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, after you do that, you're in expert mode. Now, you can do this in a world you've already been playing on, and it'll just adjust the recipes accordingly. So if you want to play normal mode and get everything set up first and then switch to expert mode and then play through like that, that's completely okay. Okay? They have changed the recipes pretty dramatically, so do not, I repeat, do not come into this and play expert mode the same way you would normal mode. Okay? You're just going to waste tons of resources. Okay, I'm going to give you some tips for starting out here. If you have more tips than what I've posted, go ahead and post them in the comments down below. And we'll see if we can straighten some stuff out. Okay, first thing you want to do is come in here and read all of their tips. Okay, especially the stuff involving power options and everything. You have two power options. I want to go ahead and show you this. You have two power options here. You have a survivalist generator, which we'll look this recipe up. Sorry. And you have, well, actually there's three technically. The hobbyist steam engine, and also the peat fired engine. Now that requires you to have heat. I've never used that one. This one I've used, and it's okay, but you're only going to get a maximum of 20 RF per tick, no matter what. This one's only going to give you 5 RF per tick, but you can build multiple ones of these. As you see, they're not that difficult to make. Although, you will need 2 furnaces for this, but I'll get around to that. Get around to that in a minute. Either one's fine, whichever one you want to use. Cable-wise, go to machinery here. You also need these machines, which I'll go into later. You will need power cords, though, which is what I'm looking for, the section for power cords. I don't see them. Anyway, the 2 power cords you have at the beginning access to is the Buildcraft pipes, which can transfer energy, and the immersive engineering little things that you use the wires. You just hook up from thing, and they also will convert power over to EU, and also they'll convert it over to industrial craft, which most people forget about that. It converts over to industrial craft energy also, unless they have changed that in this pack. Anyway, you want to find your normal trees and stuff, and you want to get about 5 pieces of wood. Just punch them with your hand. Now, the tips and trick guide that comes with the thing tells you to make a full set of wooden tools. Don't do that. Don't do that. Only do the tools that I suggest here. Alright? Because you're going to want... Sorry, I'm going to go ahead and get this one too, just to clear up the whole tree. Only do the tools that you absolutely need to move on until you can get a setup on Tinkerer. So our objective here is to get a workbench. Now, as you can see, the wood here only converts to 2. And also, if you go to uses, there is no other way to get more planks. Okay? Out of this. Alright? So, the only other way to get more planks out of this is to actually build a sawmill, which will give you 6. So, the sawmill's recipe is slightly difficult to get to, so I won't get into that right now. Just let it be known. You will be using a lot of wood. Okay, so as you're exploring, you want to get as much wood as you can, but also you want to be looking for your big trees. That would be, in general, the dark oak, the spruce, and the jungle woods, because you want to be able to grow big trees and cut them down. Okay, because you're going to need lots and lots of wood. Alright, now once you get your 4 planks, you want to go ahead and make your crafting bench. The crafting bench is the same, except you need 2 logs instead of 1. And go ahead and make your crafting station, and then place that down. The next thing you're going to notice is we're going to make a pick, and to do that we need sticks. As you can see, this only converts to 2 sticks. Alright, and then you're going to need 2 more logs, so you're going to need 5 total to make your pick. Alright, and once you make that, you'll notice that there's only 5 uses on this. Alright, and that's perfect. Because we're not going to use regular tools anyway, so you can't even use regular tools. Let me bring it up and I'll show you. This pick right here, as you can see, crafting only. You can make and use these 2, but all the rest of them crafting only. Now there are a few picks that you can use. Alright. Now apparently you can make the mud pick and use it. But in general, you want to just go ahead and use the Tinkerer's tools for now until you can get to something else. Alright. Now, we're going to take this wooden pick down here. I've already set up some stuff down here. I also marked this location because we're going to come back here so I can get these. Alright? And hopefully what I'm looking for is in the village over there. But just go ahead and mine out your 6 pieces of stone. You'll get 5 or 6 depending on how lucky you are. There you go. You got 6, which is exactly what we need. And then we're going to come over here and go back to our crafting bench. Now, what you're going to do is you're not, this is where the extra piece of log comes from, you are not going to make another pick. What you're going to do is make an axe. Now, why an axe instead of a pick? I don't need any more pick. Now, I can make a stone pick if need be, but for right now, I don't absolutely need that. To start out with, you need an axe so you can cut down wood because you need tons and tons of wood, okay? So you're going to pick up that and just start cutting down wood as you're going. Now, once you got to this point to where you can actually cut down logs fast, you want to keep moving, and you want to move around until you can actually spot or find on your map a village like this one. Okay. One, building near a village will actually ensure your safety because there's guards in villages that will help defend you. Okay, it's actually an even better idea just to move into the village itself until you've capable of defending yourself. And 2, there's resources in there that will help you get a step up in expert mode. Now, the expert mode is for players who want a little more challenge and are used to playing in regular mode. All right, and they use their resources around them. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. One of my favorite starting tools for tinkers is plastic. Okay, and apparently it is a lot of other people's favorite tool too, because I will show you plastic sheets. Oh, it gave me plastic sheets. I can't turn this mode off, so I'll just use the button. Yeah, you need to make rocket fuel and also some compressed sawmill dust, which means you're going to need a sawmill and you're going to need to make in a vat some huge and convert it to rocket fuel to get huge. Hold on. It's also in a vat with water and sugar and some kind of, vegetable, fruit, whatever. So plastic's out for now. That's going to require too much materials. You do want to go... Sorry, guys. I don't know why it does that. You do want to go ahead and cut these down, though, because you need IC2. And it's easier at the beginning to use these rubber trees. Now, you cannot convert these over, okay, until you get a sawmill. Alright? So... But you will want the rubber. So I just cut down one just to show you needed the rubber. And we're going to go ahead and put on my magnet mode. And I did mark this place, so we're going to go ahead now. Now, as you're going to remember, you're looking for several different things. You're looking for trees. Looking for spruce trees, jungle trees, or dark wood trees. So you can each growth will give you more and more wood. I personally like the dark wood, but it's easier to cut down without having to climb all the way up the tree. But personal preference aside, you just need one of those types, so just grab one. You're also looking for these resources here. You can make tools out of bones, but I have bones here for another reason, which I will remember eventually. You want to find any of these buried gardens. You can look up on the wiki where these are at. You need the buried gardens. Alright. If we go to chest piece, I will show you. Okay. Chest. This is iron. I'm going to summon in some iron here in a second. But I want to show you how to make this iron. So if we go to R, you need to make leather, right? And you can do it out of string too. You just make string like that. But you need leather, and then you need the plates. Now, in order to make these plates, you need either a forge hammer, which will require 2 pieces for 1, or you can make the metal former. Now, in order to make the metal former, you need bronze, which means you need a smeltery. And it's going to require twice as much, because before you make that, you're going to need all the plates to make the metal former, which means you're going to require using twice as much ingots just to make the metal former. All right, that is one of your first IC2 things you want to make, but we're going to get into that right now. I'm going to go ahead and summon in the iron, because I want to show you something real quick. Okay, so do not make this. Okay, I spawned it in to show you something, but what you want to make, so as you're going, you want to actually find as much leather as you can. Okay, because you want to make this. This is hardened leather. Let's hit that. And hardened leather is made with a regular piece of leather and a crafting bench with either beeswax, which you get from bees, or regular wax, which you get from a pot and 4 candleberries. So you're going to need candleberries, and in order to get candleberries, you can grow them. You just find these berry gardens. Don't break them. I'll show you. If you see them on the ground, they'll look like this out in the world, and you can just walk up to them and right click on them and pick them up. That'll save you a whole lot of inventory space, and then once you get back to where you have your base, temporary base at, like say your village, you can break them when you get there. You want at least one. You just pick that up, put it in your inventory, and that'll give you a seed. Alright? And make sure you get at least 27 pieces of leather, which I will go ahead and grab. So go ahead. You can get more than this if you want. Just 27 is fine. That should give us enough. And then I'm going to show you how to make that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and summon in the full set of gear here, because I'm going to put this on and show you. Alright? So make sure you gather your resources as you're following, and your objective is to find a village, and you want to do this as fast as possible, so don't go as slow as I'm going. You just want to keep traveling and looking around for resources and stuff. Don't worry about magic, don't worry about anything. We have specific goals now. We have our axe, so we can get wood easily, so make sure you gather wood as you go. But you can get wood if you find a village, so it's not too bad. And once you find a village, you are looking for 2 places. 3 if you're lucky. 1, if you're lucky, you'll find one of these. And you do want to gather this up before you leave the village. If you're staying in the village for a while, you want to go ahead and fix this up to where all you have to do is put the parts in that you need. Okay? You do want to get all of the wood out from in here. So I always just, go around it with an axe. You want to go ahead and clear the fields out. You can right click on these to, you don't have to break them. You don't have to steal the crops. They'll continue to grow. You just break them. Carrots are a good one because you can eat them straight out. Wheat. There's a thing we want to do with wheat, and I'll show you that you don't want to do. You do not want to do this. All right, because I'm making one just to show you. If you go to uses on this, you have to use a redstone furnace to make this into bread. Okay, you can't put this in a regular furnace at all. That's the only 3 uses for this. Alright, and also, although there are some crafting recipes for this, as you can see in here, there's no way to make toast without using... Oh, you can make toast in a smelted. That's cool. The pans are useless in this. As far as I'm concerned, don't even bother making a tinker's pan unless you're actually going to use it for your weapon of choice. Also, you might find some of these up here. This is a greenhouse. There's some Pam's Harvest craft little crops and stuff in there that you might be interested in grabbing. The first place you want to find, if you can, is one of these. This is a blacksmith. And what you're looking for is these. You want these, all right? And also, you want to go inside and check the chest. You're looking for either obsidian or sometimes there will be dark steel in here, all right? Now, they need to take this out. It doesn't need to spawn in here. But you will find it sometimes in the chest, all right? Then the problem with that is you can make this pick here. And it's a millennium level. So if you're lucky, you'll find dark steel in here. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and grab this obsidian because that will be useful. Also, if you're really, really lucky, you'll find one of those. And I would suggest that you actually pillar up to that one and get that tree off of there and start growing some trees because slime tool rods will help you out a lot. Okay? We're going to come back to that and get those in a second. The other place you're going to want to find is, hopefully there's one in this village. I didn't check before I started the video. You're going to look for a house that has ladders on top of it. And with my luck, it'll have the tinker's. There we go. No, that's not it either. It looked kind of like that house, only it'll be all wood. Oh, there's another good thing over here, which I need to show you. You might also find one of these. You might also want to get this brick before you leave too. This gives you a free rolling machine and a hobbyist steam engine, which will help you out dramatically at the start. And free coke, and sometimes you'll find some good stuff in here for you to actually get. Definitely get these two things. Take them with you. Yeah. And pick a house. I would just stay in the village. Pick a house. Claim it as your own. I don't have any idea what that is. I think some of this is immersive engineering stuff. So let me look around and see if I can't find what I'm looking for. I don't want to cut the video, but I don't want to take millions and millions of hours. Anyway, if you find a tinker's hut, if you're lucky enough to find a tinker's hut, I'm going to go back up here because it's usually around that thing there. You'll get free tinker's tools, basically. You'll get them for free, and you won't have to do hardly anything for them. Also, there is 9 wool inside of a tinker's house, workshop, whatever you want to call it. And it doesn't look like this village actually has a tinker's hut, which is weird. I don't see one. That is so weird. Anyway, you'll find 9 wool in there, and that's enough to make you a little bedroll, which you can just put in your inventory and right-click on the ground. It won't set your spawn, but you right-click on the ground and it'll make it daytime for yourself. I was really hoping to find a village that had that in it. It's not important. If you don't find the Tinker's Hut, which I had to show you anyway, if you don't find a Tinker's Hut, you are going to want to use the stone pick to gather a little bit of resources until you have enough wood that you can make a full set of Tinker stuff. I guess it's cool, so I can show you that. So what you want to do is you got your axe here, and you want to keep your other 3 stone. All right, don't use them to make a pick. All right, and you want to just go ahead and gather as much wood as possible from your town. I usually do it from around the farms because there's really no point for this stuff being around the farms. Also, as you're going around, make sure you gather your resources up for your smeltery, the clay, sand, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this. And is that a... I need to pick a house, don't I? No, I want a big house. This is a good one. This is one of those big ones. Yeah, this is perfect. So we're going to go ahead and set up house in here. Put that down. Now, you guys know how to work the Tinker stuff. What they've changed is they've switched the recipe back to the old recipe. So get out of there. Sorry about the dog barking, guys. So when you try to make this, you only get one at it. So it's a little rough, but it's okay. You want to do your usual. Now you're going to need 2 for that. You're going to need 4 for your chest. So that's 6 total. Okay? And then you want to go ahead and make your chest. And crafter bench. And I think for right now, I'm going to go ahead and make another chest. Get out of there. Because I need to put some stuff down. So we're just going to place this one right here, and we're just going to dump some of this stuff in here for now. That we don't need right now. There we go. And you want to go ahead and make your setup. For tinkerers. Now this only if you don't find your Tinker's Hut. If you find your Tinker's Hut, you're pretty much good to go. Let's think of the stencil table. We need that one. Part builder. And we're just going to set this up right here. I'm going to put in my usual setup. I'll put that in the floor. Tool station there. Stencil table gets converted over. Put that there. Put that there. And then we'll put this in here. There you go. Oh, it's in the crafter branch. Hold on. And we are going to need a few more. As you can see, we went through just about a whole stack to making this stuff. So you're going to need lots and lots of wood. I need 2 for my next thing. You want to go ahead and make your full set of tools once you get your Tinker setup up. But right now, we're just worried about this one and this one. Just that'll give us our pick. And you want to go ahead and make your stone pick. As you can see, you can use this one. So it's not like Iguana Twinks. You do want to kind of treat this pack as if it was kind of like a Greg Tech pack. So it's kind of got the feel, that Greg Tech feel to it. Even though it's not Greg Tech, so don't think it is. But it makes it just a little bit more difficult. It's not like totally insane like Greg Tech. Otherwise, I wouldn't play it at all. But little tip here, guys. You can put planks in here to get an extra stick. So if you need an extra stick, and you're going to make parts anyway, if you got recipes that have FAF, go ahead and use the wood. There are people that are making videos that are using stone for stone picks. Do not use stone tool rods, guys. Oh my God, please don't do that. I'm going to go ahead and make another thing just to show you guys why you don't want to do that. So we're going to stick this in here. And we're going to go ahead and make the tool rod recipe. You might find something else to use for the tool rod, but I want to show you this. Please don't do this. Put this in here. As you can see, 50%. It drops your durability down by 50%. Alright? So this tool that's 131 will get dropped down to like 60, which is what you're using regular stone anyway, so don't do that. Don't do that. Go ahead and use your regular stick like you normally would. We're just going to stick this in here. Now if you do find some sugar cane, you're free to use paper for the binding if you wish. We just need that for now. And we're going to travel over here, back over to, we're going to mark this on our, in fact, make sure you use your waypoints, guys. Base. It's going to annoy some people. It'll be alright. And we're going to travel back over to the blacksmith with our now pick. If I can remember where the blacksmith was. You definitely, there's chests that I haven't looted in here. You can go around and loot those. Where is that? There it is, up there. Go ahead and run. They do start you out with some apples when you first log in, so you don't have to worry about food that much at the start. You do want to get some food up and running pretty soon. And you want to go ahead and grab these guys. Also, another good reason to start with the town with the blacksmith, you got 2 pieces of lava here that you can get. Also, if you're lucky, one of these chests in the villages will have a bucket. Alright? A bucket is going to be very useful for you. Alright? Because you're not going to have to make it. Making a bucket requires 6 pieces of iron, and you do have to convert those iron over to plates first. I'm going to look that up for you guys just to show you. Bucket. In order to make a... spawned one in. Did it again. I don't never hardly play with cheat mode on. That's why I keep making that mistake. You got to make planks, which means it takes 6 per bucket. There are some other ways to get a bucket if you need it. I would try to find it in a chest before you do this. If you have to do this, you will need to make a forge hammer. And in order to make a forge hammer, you need treated sticks. There's 2 ways to get treated sticks. You can go ahead and start and get your treated planks, or you can get some refined wood ash and surround a stick with that. It would give you 1 for all this. Refined wood ash is wood ash, and the wood ash is from smelting just any kind of saplings. Or you can go ahead and make the coke oven. Don't do this one. Do this one. Why does it keep doing that? That it's bricks, clay, and then any kind of sandstone in the middle here. You get 2 per recipe. This one's actually cheaper. It's not cheaper. See, you only get 1, but it only requires half as much clay. But this one you need 14 different sets of this, and that'll give you enough. You need 27 total, and you also need the forged hammer, not the immersive engineering hammer. And I don't remember what it's called, so I'm going to look up immersive here, and I'll see if I can spot it real quick. There it is. Now for me, these should be changed to plates, but I'm not going to be nitpicky on that. It's 2 sticks, 2 iron ingots, and a piece of string. Make sure you get the piece of string from somewhere. If not, you can grow string. You need string for immersive engineering anyway, and you have to go through immersive engineering. So also these are your power supply things you're going to be using. Just regular ingots, hardened clay, You're going to be using these and the wires, so get used to those recipes. Those will be a whole lot cheaper and easier to use than the Buildcraft pipes. There is a little bit of a glitch in the system right now. So when you don't hook the immersive engineering energy, I guess conduits or whatever, up to your regular IC2 stuff, hook it up to BatBox and then send the power through cables. Because there's a little like power lag, I guess you would call it. So I guess that'll pretty much get you started. After you get to the point to where I have you right now, you can go around and gather resources and repair your pick and all that kind of stuff. If you're lucky, you'll find a diamond in a chest or something. Where is that one building? I'm totally getting lost in this big village. I know I've seen it. There's a tower. There we go. Over here. Also, you look for these trades, guys. You might be able to trade these villagers for some stuff too. So, finding a village also lets you be able to trade. You get some emeralds and stuff like that. Emerald will actually be useful. Let me show you that. Wait. Where was that guy? Hold on. Let me show you this. Where's that wheat dude? What you can do with an emerald... Are you the wheat dude? You are. You can go ahead and sell this... and get one of those. And we're going to go back to our hut real quick, and I'm going to show you this. It's a neat little thing. Now, if you add an emerald to your tools, it will give you 50% more durability, which most people know that. Where's our hut? I'm going to teleport. Sorry, guys. Base. There we go. Hey, guy. Anyway, you get an emerald like that, just gather some wheat. Pretty simple. Come back here. Put this in here. Put the emerald in there. As you can see, just by putting that emerald in there, it'll upgrade you to redstone level. Alright? And now, we will teleport back over to our stage 1 area. And when you're mining and gathering resources, you got your little pick and you're ready to go out and mine and stuff. Let me eat real quick. You want to find these, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But you want to find them, go ahead and mine them. I put those here. They'll usually be lower in the ground. I put those here because I wanted to show you making Tinker's tools out of them. We're going to go ahead and head back to the base here, and we're going to go ahead and make some more patterns. So, my suggestion is to go until you get a good supply of wood. Go cheap whenever you can. You do want a good axe. You can make the stone shovel. Stone shovel's fine. I wouldn't have to worry about the gemstone one right now. You will want a sword. And you want the binding. And I like the little throwing knife here. And I'm going to show you that one. I wanted 2 rubies for this. Hold on. Let me grab another ruby real quick. That's fine right there. And what we're going to do here is, if we look at this here, 2 hearts of damage. This is one of the best starting weapons you can get. without going through metal. And you don't want to do metal stuff. You're going to use these. You're going to mine a crap ton, guys. You're going to find a bunch of these rubies. You might as well use those for your tools. So we are going to go ahead and use the green one for our picks. Why the green ones? And I'll tell you why. You look here. This is 512 and the mining speed of 8. Okay. This one here is 512 with the mining speed of 8. Both of them's redstone. If you look at this one, 8.75. So this one's actually faster than all three of them. That's why you want to go ahead and use this. We're going to go ahead and stick one of these in there. You do probably want to use paper, but for right now we're just trying to get the good setup going here. I want a knife blade too, and you can make 2 of these if you want. Until you get repair, you probably want to go ahead and just, I need 3, right? Yeah, I need 3, so I'll go ahead and make another one of these. As you can see, we just been through like almost a whole stack of wood, and I've just been doing stuff that I normally would do, so it's not like I've been wasting resources. And we want to axe. Axe really doesn't matter one way or another. If you want the fastest one, you probably want to go with another. We're just going to use that one for now. I would save the rubies for weapons, definitely. We're going to go ahead and make this pick here. Get that. Put these in here. Now this right here is 512. Now if you want a little bit extra on it, it's already redstone level. Give you 50% more if you put a ruby on here. I wouldn't do that. I would save it for a diamond. But this will help you mine everything you need. You can still use this one, but it's going to be this one's going to be a better bet for you. You get more uses out of this one. You keep this around, you might be able to use it for something. We're going to go ahead and get that axe in there. That's going to replace our stone axe here. I'm just going to throw that one away. Right here, these are going to give you throwing knives. Now, these are really cool. I'm going to go ahead and place these down. Now, the reason you want to go ahead and get these from a blacksmith is if we go in here, let's grab some. I don't want to take out one of these guys. I'll tell you what. Let's go back over to stage 1, and I'll grab some more stone. I should have grabbed it while I was over here. Now, the book actually tells you to make a furnace, and it tells you that you need double compressed cobble, not double compressed, just compressed cobble in order to make a furnace. Okay? Don't make a regular furnace. Alright, let's go back out of this. We'll jump right back over to our base. If you put your 8 in here like you were going to make a regular furnace, it'll make you a slab furnace. These work just like a regular furnace, and you can make a regular furnace later if you need to. If you find a village, you don't have to worry about making this one. You just can make this one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pick this up so to show you the recipe. See, compressed cobble, which means you need 72 cobble for this, which is going to be 2 stone pickaxes. Okay, just for 1 furnace. So make this. When you find a village, steal one of these from the blacksmith. Okay. So as you're going here, let's go ahead and make our sword too while I'm talking to you. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and put this back out. So that's your starting setup there. You got some tools. Armor. We're going to go to one of their little gardens. You, as you're going around, you found some candleberries. What you want to do is you want to plant, if you find a village, you want to just go ahead and plant 2 whole rows of this. But to start out with, you plant one there. I'm going to break this window because I want to use this thing. Oh, I can't because I need that other thing over here. Hold on. Base. I need my stuff out here anyway. Oh, dude, come on. I miss it. Yes, because I'm a doofus. Anyway, you want to find some appetite. Usually you can find it in extreme heals. I believe you can mine it with a stone pick. I'm not too sure about that, but you just want to get a few of them. And what you do is you put these in here, and then you put sand on either side of them, and it makes fertilizer. That recipe will give you 2 whole stacks. Okay. And when you actually find candleberries, which means you're going to take your berry gardens and place them down. I'm up here. I think I lost it. You place it down, and you're going to break them open. There it is. And you're just going to right click on this and just get a bunch of candleberries. Okay. You also want to find 4 pieces of iron. You can mine that with your regular stone pick. And you just use both stacks on your just candleberry. Now, if you want to do it slowly, you're going to have to stay here for a couple of days. This is the best way to do it. The easiest way to do it. Let's go ahead and go back down. Once you get your candleberries and your leather and the 4 iron, you want to make your pot. The pot recipe has the same. Now you can't use copper too. Do not use copper. Copper is really hard to find in this pack. I would use iron because it's easier to find. And you can make the pot. Same recipe as always. You put the pot in the top. Put your candleberries 4 like this. And that will give you wax. When you get your wax, you put your thing in here, wax in here. That gives you hardened leather. Okay. Once you get your hardened leather, you can go ahead and make your armor. I'm only going to do one of these. Recipes are the same as all the rest of the recipes. You just use that, and it'll give you your stuff here. Now, as you can see here, it's the same. It's the exact same as iron. If I take this out here, and then I take the hardened leather out, I'm going to put the iron on here. As you can see, down there where my armor is right there, it's almost full for iron. If I take these off, it's the exact same. Whole lot easier to make than the iron ones. Like I said, guys, those are the recipes. It takes you 50 plus pieces of iron to make these. All right, you need 24 times 2, so that's 48, almost 50. Don't waste your iron making iron armor. These have the exact same durability. As you can see, the leggings. I'll pop these out so we can show you. 195, 195, 225, 225. So use these. Build your farm if you have to. Farm cows. These biomes here are everywhere. You can go out and kill the regular mushroom cows, and they will give you leather. I'm going to show you that right now. You can also, The reason I actually need these for the next part. So, and as you can see, just like killing a regular cow, you can also use a bowl and right click on these guys and they will give you soup. So you might want to keep some of them around just for easy starter food. Now, I did not let you make a pot for just one recipe. That would be kind of idiotic. There's another reason why you want a pot. And I'm going to show you now. The first thing you're going to need is to make smooth stone. Alright. And I don't have any stuff. I'm going to go ahead and use some planks for this, even though I shouldn't. I just need 3 pieces. There we go. And this is my final tip for the episode. I know what I needed the bones for. 2. Come on. When you find a village, you'll have plenty of this wheat. Now, you can make regular bread out of it. Just by 3 wheat and a crafting bench makes you regular vanilla bread, whatever. You can do that without having to cook it or getting a redstone furnace. You can't use a pot to cook hardly anything that I've discovered. So if you've discovered a way to use a regular pot from Tinker's Construct to make something, let me know. I haven't got to cook anything. Potatoes, like if I put uses on these potatoes and we go over, you put a macerator, canner, binding ritual, mana infuser, redstone furnace. That's it. If we go to uses and we go over to the redstone furnace and we go to R here, you can use a cooking oil and a potato and a frying pan to make it also. Okay. Cooking oil is seeds and a juicer, if you want to go that route. I'm going to show you something that's really easy. First thing, you're going to need a stick. And then you're going to make this. This is called a mortal pestle. And when you put a mortal pestle in here, plus a piece of wheat, it makes Pam's Harvest Craft flour. Now, we need this flour specifically. Do not make this flour. Throw that away. Never make that until you get a redstone furnace up and running. The next thing we're going to do is you put a pot in here and your bones. Now, you don't need bones, so I'll show you. If you gathered some carrots up, you can just put carrots in here and make it also. Okay. And once you do that, you can take any meat. It doesn't have to be beef, so any kind of meat. You put your wheat in here and your stock, and that gives you meaty stew. And this stuff works wonders. You're going to have loads of meat that you can't cook, so you might as well get some use out of it. It's a pretty good food source at the start, and it's using everything that you've already started yourself with. So you got your good food source, you got your iron equivalent armor. It's the same exact protection, same exact durability, 3 times easier to make. We did get some obsidian. Now if you're lucky enough to get obsidian, you can actually go ahead and make an obsidian pick. And as you can see, the obsidian pick is already obsidian level, and that'll give you a little jump start too. So you'll need lots and lots of obsidian going forward. The next episode, we're going to go over some of your machine tiers and power stuff. You're going to want, from this stage here, you're going to want to spend a good long time mining all different kinds of ores. Alright, because it's going to take you a while to upgrade this. You're just going to have to use your regular tools here. If you want to upgrade, make sure you find you lots of gems so you can keep your tools upgraded and stuff. Go out and find a magical biome. In the magical biome, there are mossy cobble in the magical biomes. They're really easy to find. Mossy cobble everywhere. You don't have to make your chisel or anything like that. Just go find a magical biome, gather some a couple stacks, and then you can put repair on your tools. And that'll about cover it for this episode, guys. I'm going to do one more episode on the tech tiers and what I suggest you do to get into all that kind of stuff. We'll go over that in the next episode. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You can go check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you think it'll be helpful to a lot of people, please share it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it in your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. I will be putting this on my thread on the Feed the Beast forums. It's hardly ever log in to do that, but I'm going to do that just for this one, so it'll be on there. And I will see you guys on the next episode.